Some say this is the best breakfast burrito-based LinkedIn live show on the planet. Others say it's okay. Burritonians around the world, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, it's time to come together. It's Thursday. It's 7:45 a.m. This is the big live breakfast burrito!
How did you get on?
Absolutely stonking cream tea going on here.
The stonking cream tea.
We have stonking cream tea.
Our St. George's Day and the Bard's birthday special.
Indeed, go on.
I'm just so confused. Is it like cream and jam or jam and cream? What's supposed to be going on?
Well, jam goes on first, and then the cream goes on top of the jam.
I'd have to agree with that.
No, that's the wrong way round, Vanessa. That's Devon. This is Cornwall.
I'd have to agree. If I'm ever doing it, I've made a Scottish cream tea.
Let's go on. Take us through your Scottish. Where's the jam?
It's a roll with square sausage or lawn sausage and 2 bits of bacon.
So it's a roll jam packed with meat.
Yeah. And did you say where's the cream?
Where's the cream?
I have cream.
I'll just do some just now.
Oh,
there we go.
Are you actually putting double cream on that?
And it's just let me say
Oh no.
It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Delicious. That is your Scottish cream tea. Welcome everyone. Look at all these lovely people. Shall we say some hellos this morning?
Absolutely. So
Moira Grigger was first in from Calendar. Wow, nice to see you. Must be away in the caravan. I bet you're away in the caravan.
There's
Scott
lots of
Petty's
caravans out to Calendar. 10 miles down the road from me.
Oh wow, cool. Drop in, say hello to each other, do a little bit on the road. Suzanne Todd's here, Ross Jolly's here, Tim Wiggum. Morning campers. Let's set the mood to massive, absolutely. Sorry, this is a very challenging eat.
Can I just say grüß Gott to Sandra Carrao, who's all the way from Kiel in Germany.
Oh,
excellent.
I'll keep talking way into now. I worked in Kiel for 6 months. Hovaldswerke Deutsche Werft.
Ooh, excellent. Paul Burgess is here. The Slessor's here. The music maestro that is Slessor. Mark Swope, Henry Foxworthy, and it goes on. Elle Morley. Elle, is this your first time on the show? Is that the first time we've had? No, we've had Elle before.
Elle's been. This was lovely Elle who was like a secret baritonian, and it was only a couple of weeks ago that she said hello.
Right.
Well, lovely.
Good morning to everyone who's joined. From Avon to Cumbria, from Essex to Humberside, the Isle of Wight, Merseyside, Norfolk, Oxfordshire, Sussex, Tyne and Wear in Yorkshire. This is your Big Live Breakfast Burrito with me, Eric Doyle, and...
Me, Vanessa Gartel.
And...
Me, Matt Pybus.
Absolutely. This is our St. George's Day special. Fit like Burritonians, says the lovely Jeff. Good to have you with us, Jeff. This is our St. George's Day special. St. George's Day on Saturday, I believe. And we're also teaming it up with a little bit of William Shakespeare's birthday as well for a little bit of a cultural tour. If you've never been on the Big Live Breakfast Burrito before, this is your fun mood set, as Tim would put it, start to Thursday and the weekend roll into the weekend. It's about fun, it's about prizes, it's about music, it's about having a great time. What we'd like to know is, where are you? Who are you? Come in and say hello. And what's for breakfast today? Tell us what's going on for breakfast. I've just had a Scottish cream tea. I'll be nibbling on a little selection of England's finest, the old Melton Mowbray pie.
Nice.
I've got the Cornish pasty going on. I've got red Leicester, cheddar, Stilton, Wensleydale. I'll be nibbling at all those England's finest.
Mr. Doyle, you have pulled the boat out.
Absolutely.
Really?
And I have to say, such a treat for a Scotsman to be eating this healthy at this time of the day.
Yeah.
Just an absolute treat.
Treat. Because none of it's fried.
None of it's fried, absolutely. So Thanks to all of you for joining us. Let us know where you are. Andy Robson, what's for breakfast in Blythe? What's for breakfast? The main sponsor of the show is here. What's on this week? We have got music, all to do with things English, England, Shakespeare, a good mix of all of that. Do you want a bit of a sample?
Go for it.
We're going heavy right away.
Are we?
Yeah.
I love this.
Yes. Crumpets.
This is great. Like, it's wonderful.
Sausage sandwich. Crumpets. That is gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So we'll be having a bit of that. We'll be having a bit of this. Good chat. Come on.
And we get on the pistols.
On the pistols.
On the pistols. I was going to say the first word for a start, but that's a bit, inappropriate.
Exactly. Yeah. Cheery little ditty to start the day. We've got.
Isn't it the Queen's birthday as well? Is it today? Or
is it today?
It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Well, maybe stop playing that one.
Maybe.
We've got our prize giveaway. We were giving away beer from the OGV tap room. Stay with us. Anyone on this show can win drinks at OGV tap room.
Apart from me and Vanessa.
Apart from you and Vanessa.
Yeah.
That's implicit. The wonderful Andy Robson's in the chat. Neil Bailey and Andy Robson from A Squared Engineering have given us £100 Amazon voucher to give away.
Very generous.
Stay on the show. Stay with us to the end. You too could win that £100, and it's easy. It's really easy what we're doing. What else is in store on our St George's Day and the Bard special? Poetry Corner with Will in a different kind of way. Oh, yes. Wow, the Queen's birthday is today.
Today. I thought I saw that on Sky News.
So we've already played a little tribute, kind of, to it.
Just quickly queue up happy birthday.
Queue up happy birthday, yeah, absolutely. Doyle's Doubles is back.
Yes.
It's awful, I apologise in advance.
Awesome.
It could be you. If you want to come on the show, type get me on and we will get you on. It's as simple as that. Just type get me on. We will get you on. I'll send you a link. You come on the show. You can tell us whatever's going on in your life. What's the point is maybe back. We'll see. It's a Matter of Fact is back with Simon Wells, our factoidonian spreadage. Matt, what are you ranting about this week?
Well, I had to change it rapidly last night because I was actually ranting about football hooligans,
right.
But it went a little bit awry and I got a bit angry, which is exactly not what we want. So I'm ranting about passwords.
Passwords. Excellent. Good one. Nice one. We're looking forward to that. We've got Thirsty Thursdays. Our favourite is back with Vanessa. A round to it with Susan Brown, the Yorkshire Rose. I got it in. Yorkshire
Very
Rose.
good.
Tell us a story. Craig Allen's back. Very excited about that. Very excited about Craig Allen being back. But let me cut to the chase. We've got a new feature this week. I don't have a jingle for it. You know, this is on Restream, the platform Restream.
Yep.
Restream. Oh, Darren Nicol, get me on.
Straight in.
Bosh, Darren, we'll make that happen. Round about sort of 15:15, we will get Darren on because he's clearly got something he wants to tell us, and I think I might know what that is.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. So, Restream have approached me and said, "Listen, we've got a little beta thing in test." They've given me an app that I put onto this platform, which means I can spin the wheel and reverse people's cameras and go in and look at to see what's people happening. So we're calling this feature Breakfast Cam. Right?
Wow.
I don't know if it's going to work. But we'll give it a go, shall we?
Absolutely. I'm
We'll
really excited.
Yeah, so am I. I'm super excited. So I'm going to spin it, and we should be able to get inside people's cameras and see what's going on in breakfast. So let's have a little look. I'm spinning it now. It's Richard Smith. What's going on? That was Richard Smith.
Nothing to say here.
Clearly not too happy about being disturbed. Shall we carry on?
A bit early for him. Yeah, go on. Who else can we just interrupt on their breakfast?
Let's spin it and see if we can get a bit more international. It's Teepa the Danish girl, but her camera's off. Oh, is she back?
Is she back?
Is she back?
Maybe
Is she back?
Maybe
Is she
she
back?
will.
It's a little disco dance show that's happening there. We'll come back and see if that works. Maybe slightly later. Let's spin the wheel again for Breakfast Cam and see if we can intrude on someone's life. Spinning now.
Go on.
It's Nick Rayburn.
What? What's going on?
Morning.
I'm just about to eat my my hard boiled egg.
Hard boiled egg.
And that's outstanding.
It's a little mini me.
I love that.
It's a little mini me.
Go and enjoy a beard.
Go and enjoy your day. Sorry for interrupting. We will catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
It's a good job he took his curlers out.
Breakfast Cam. Breakfast Cam is great fun.
I'm loving Breakfast Cam.
I'm desperate to see if we can get back into to Denmark here. I'm going to give it one more try. I'm spinning the wheel again. Oh, Tiba, Danish girl, no camera. Anyway, that was your Breakfast Cam. That was good. We will do more of that because it's
Just see what everyone's up to, what they're eating.
Great to see. Is Nick looking like Dr. Evil? Yes, he is. Good morning, Burritonians. Is it April the 1st? No, absolutely, it's not. We're very close to the restream.
It's April the 21st.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 20 days
absolutely. Let's get back to the foundation of this show. We haven't seen this chap for a wee while. He's one of the pillars of our show. He's had a bit of a tough time, but he's back now, and he's on fine form. That was fun, says Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your one and only, the Black Knight. It's Craig Allen. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Craig.
How are we?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'm going to apologise because I'm recovering from COVID, so I've got a bit of a chest infection at the moment. But
Oh, you're doing well. It's good to even have you here.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I can't tell you how much I've missed being here because it's just part of your routine now, isn't it? And
Yeah.
And also, this group are just the best group on the planet. It's been fantastic. It's interesting though that we're doing a kind of combined St. George's Day and Shakespeare because I wonder if you're aware of the difference between Shakespeare and Boris Johnson.
I've often wondered, Craig.
That's because Shakespeare wrote a play called Taming of the Shrew, whereas with Boris Johnson it's the Shaming of the True.
Ah, see what you've done there.
And like most of you, I did some Shakespeare at school, and I was once in a school play, and I had one line to say, but the nerves got the better of me. The line I had to say was, "Fear not, fair maiden, I've come to snatch a kiss and fill your soul with hope." I got it all wrong, man. Terrible.
Well, thanks everyone. It's been great running this show for this year. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. Alas, poor Burrito, we knew it well.
Yeah, exactly. Can I just say, there was a lovely thing in there. Moira Gregor says, "Welcome back, Craig. I'll rub your chest for you."
Oh, very good. I've got
very nice,
great big tubby Vicks ready for you, Moira.
Exactly. So you're recovering well, and you've been through the mill. What do you have for us today? Do you have a story? Do you have a song? What are you laying on us today?
Well, I'm going to give you a wee bit of both, if that's okay. I'm going to try at least. So please forgive me if it goes a bit upside down. But I'd like to start off with a wee serious note because you're right. I've had a crappy month or so, and the fact is that what's helped me to stay strong and get through it is the amount of love and comments and messages that's came from people on this platform in this group, and I can never ever thank you enough for that. And it reminded me of a story I heard quite a while back of a university lecturer who asked he gave all of his students a green balloon, and he asked them to blow it up and then to write their names along the side of it. And once they'd done that, he took them into the gym hall, which was full from corner to corner, about 3 feet deep, in other green balloons. And he asked them to throw their balloons in there, and then he walked through and he spread them all about and kicked them all upside down. And then he asked the students to go and find the balloon with their name on it. So they were at it for about 5 or 10 minutes, and surprisingly enough, none of them had found their own balloon. So he pulled them all back out into the classroom, and he said, okay, I'm going to send you back into the gym, but this time what I want you to do is find a balloon with anyone's name on it, and then simply hand it to the person. So they went in, and within 5 minutes, everyone had their own balloon. And the lecturer then likened that story to happiness. And he said, if you're only looking for your own happiness, you'll never ever find it. But if you are prepared to help others to find their happiness, then you too will find yours. And that's a very serious story, but it's actually very true as to how I've felt this last few weeks with the support of Burritonians. So thank you very much for that. And now, with your permission, I'm going to try and destroy a song for you.
What?
Please do, Craig.
Go for it. Go for it.
Love
So,
you,
the floor
Craig.
is yours, sir. The floor is yours.
We do love
Thank
you.
you. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I look over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels calling after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. The river is deep and the river is wide, coming for to carry me home, with the land of milk and honey waiting on the other side, coming for to carry me on home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Woo!
I think
Come on.
Burritonia went silent.
Yeah, there was just
Absolutely
there was a
brilliant.
silence
Wow.
over it.
goosebumps.
Next up, Twickenham for
Yeah.
Craig Allen, says
Great.
Jeff Mountain.
Did you see what Tim Wiggum put in there?
What did Tim?
That's great. I did see that.
I wish people on this show would put a bit more effort in. Exactly. I don't think I should come on. I've got a sore chest. I've got COVID. Get on this show and get singing, Craig Allen. That's what we said.
Yeah.
That was absolutely mind-blowing, Craig. It's so amazing to have you back. You're very, very, very loved. And
yeah, absolutely, sir. Outstanding effort, and what a fitting tribute to the show. Fitting in, right? Yes, Matthew.
We all want to know how your office is coming on.
It's taken a bit of a beating this last week because I've not been able, but I have a crew coming down on Saturday and we'll get it erected. From there, next week will be spent getting it out inside, and so I expect to be fully up and running probably over the next 2 weeks, and I'll be posting images of that progress. And
we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Listen. We need to bash on. We could actually just do the whole show with you, just singing and having a chat. We know that. Thank you so much, Craig. It's great to have you back. Great to have you back with us.
Major thanks to everyone for all their messages. It's been really humbling. Thank you very much.
Oh, big time. Catch you soon, man.
fabulous.
Ta-ta.
Bye, lovely Craig.
Bye.
Bye. Wasn't that amazing?
Should we try breakfast cam once more? Should we try it once more? Just to see if we can get breakfast cam working in Denmark. Is that a thing? Is that
spin the wheel? More pastry.
Hello, hiya Tima. Bye. It works.
Because that's what they have. I'm going to move to Denmark because they have cake for breakfast.
Absolutely. Do you want some tunes?
Absolutely. We do.
The biggest band to ever come out of England.
Go on.
The skies up above me.
That was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
Boy bands.
Love boy bands. We could have a bit of this. Come on, this drum beat.
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today.
The Oasis tribute band. Yeah, absolutely. The Oasis tribute band. Or we could go even heavier. Oh, that chord.
I see what you did there. You've got Adam Gray's two favourite bands side by side.
Together, yes. The Oasis tribute band and the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Should we give away some of OGV Taproom's hard-earned profits?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
We weren't here last week, so Kenny's probably worried.
I think we should. It's really simple. It's really simple. We give away a token every week that allows you to walk in. Now, there's a clue here. Allows you to walk into the OGV Taproom in Aberdeen. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're in Lesotho or in San Francisco, it might be a bit of a challenge, right?
Or even Accrington Stanley.
I don't know why Lesotho and San Francisco came to mind as the first places in the world, but they did. So we give away a token that allows you to walk into the OGV Taproom and exchange it for 4 drinks. Could be 4 coffees, 4 teas, 4 cocktails, 4 beers, whatever it might be. It's really simple. OGV Taproom. Type it in now.
Yeah.
Type it in now. Oscar Golf Victor Taproom. We need the name of the band after that and the name of the song. OGV Taproom, name of the band, name of the song. And what will we do today? What number will we take?
Third?
The third.
Because if we do like 96, as in the Queen's Age, we'll be here sometime. So
yeah, exactly. We could be here sometime. So, OGV Taproom, name of the song, name of the artist. Come on! Still thinking about Craig's song.
I know.
Brilliant.
I absolutely love this song.
Yeah.
It's great to have a Scotsman singing an English rugby song.
Absolutely. We're ignoring Darren Nichol because he happens to be in the green room and he's hearing this before everyone else does.
Right, Andrew's first.
Mark is second. Ian goal. And we're just going to wait for this chorus because it's brilliant. Come on.
Are you going to do your John Barnes rap?
Yeah.
You've got to hold and pass and give it at the right time. I mean, have you seen the YouTube
What were
clips
they
of him
thinking?
doing that? He does it everywhere he goes. He does it in bars, restaurants. He
Yeah.
does it anywhere. Everywhere and anywhere. Thanks for everyone who joined in. Ian Gove is the winner. Ian
Well
Gove
done.
from Acker. And he's able to take that in and exchange it for drinks at the ODB tap room. I see
And it
Beth.
was Ian's
What?
birthday, I think, over the weekend, last weekend. So that's
Right.
quite a nice belated
Absolutely.
birthday gift.
Happy
for him.
birthday to Ian, and also happy birthday to where is she? Happy birthday for yesterday to Beth. Can
Beth.
everyone wish Beth and Ian a happy birthday? That would be nice.
A lot of birthdays happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get that straight along there. Crashing on, remember to stay tuned to the end of the show when we're giving away our main prize from our main sponsors, A Squared, who are giving away an amazing £100 Amazon voucher. But for now, it's time to move on to our next feature. It's A Matter of Fact with Simon Wells.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
How are you?
Simon.
Terrific. So nice to have Craig back. Wow.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it?
How does he do that with a chest infection? I don't sound that good without a chest infection.
I have to say, he's on top form. It's one of the best performances he's
Yeah.
given on the show. I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think,
well
I think
done,
a
him.
little bit of huskiness really suits him.
There was an element of gospel in there as well. I
There
did
was.
pick up, which
Yeah.
I thought was really
Yeah,
good.
definitely. Yeah.
If you don't know, if you're new to the show, Simon here covers the world in factoidonian
Factoidonian spreadage. Yeah.
Factoidonian
More
spreadage.
spreadage than a.
We're
you
hoping
have
we're
a-
hoping to get that phrase in public use.
Do you have a little jingle, perhaps?
A little jingle, let's see. Fact of the day.
We love that.
You mean
Are pe-
like
are
that?
pe-
Could you
people
start the
shouting it?
hashtag factoidonian spreadage?
Factoidonian spreadage? We
I think
should-
we'd have to agree on how it's spelt first, because there have been a few different permutations, haven't there?
Yeah, we'll work it out.
But we
We'll
could
work
do
it
that.
out.
And if Eric keeps eating that cream tea he made, he's going to get Burritonian spreadage.
Oh, easily. It's happening right now. What have you got for
Good
us
to know.
today, sir?
Well, today, since we're talking about ludicrous terminology, do you remember we used to have the double compound factoid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The double compound
So I've
factoid.
got
Love
a
it.
DCF for you today. So I just couldn't decide. There's so many facts. So I've sort of brought two slightly shorter ones to make up for it. So we've got one about St. George and one about Shakespeare. So this has sort of become more and more common knowledge these days. So I might be, preaching to the converted. But St. George, the epitome of Englishness, it wasn't English. He was born in Cappadocia, which I believe is now part of Turkey.
Okay.
Or something like that, and was probably of Greek descent. So the most un-English of all English saints, I'm afraid. He was a staunch defender of the Christian faith. He was eventually martyred for his belief. So he was really sort of a popular saint amongst anywhere that identified with Christianity. And obviously, therefore, England being one of those, he became the patron saint of England. But he's also the patron saint of Ethiopia, Moscow, Catalonia, Georgia, and I believe Gibraltar.
Wow.
Wow.
Probably explains why we like kebabs so much.
I don't think there's any greater suggestion than that, really. So he was born in the 3rd century. It wasn't until the 11th century that the legend about him fighting a dragon started to come about. No one really knows how that was added to the whole legend, but there it was. So there we go. The most English patron saint was not English. And the second of the DCF is the fact that the world almost never heard of William Shakespeare. So by the end of his life, he hadn't published his works. He wasn't intending for his plays and sonnets to be shared across the globe. He was a local man. He wrote plays specifically for a group of actors that he was with, called the Queen's Men during Elizabeth I's time. Then when James took over, they became the King's Men. All of his works were sort of scattered all over the place. He had a few scrolls, he had a few actors' scripts, he had a few unpublished notes, and that was it. When he died, that was the state of his work. Two of his mates who were in the King's Men, whose names were on the tip of my tongue until a couple of minutes ago.
Colin Firth.
That's him, yeah.
John
Men-
and Jamie. Johnny
Mennings,
Jamie.
Mennings and Condell. Mennings and Condell were
yes, of course.
two members of the King's Men. They sort of said to themselves, well, we really like this guy. We think he's got a lot of quality to his work. We can't just let his stuff die with him. So they gathered up all these scrolls. They sort of ransacked his house and picked up every little bit and bob they could find. And they themselves sort of compiled the first complete works of Shakespeare after his death. And if it wasn't for these two chaps, John Hennings and Henry Condell, the rest of us might never have heard of Shakespeare. And I was reminded of this because you may know, I enjoy wandering around London, and there's a memorial in a churchyard to these two guys where one of them is buried. And there's this whole history of the fact that, they sort of saved Shakespeare for the rest of the world. That, without these two fellows who no one's ever heard of, we would never have heard of Shakespeare.
That is amazing.
That's messed with my mind. I thought that William Shakespeare hot-footed it quite often to see the Queen and read his works.
He was absolutely popular in this country. Yeah, he was a royal favourite. He was an absolute legend here, but he would never have sort of made it into the annals of history quite so much as he did, had it not been for these two random blokes that we never heard of.
So you've absolutely slayed us with the DCF, the double compound factoid.
There you go.
Absolutely first class factoidodian spreadage.
Little bonus fact just for the fun of it. Do you know why England is called England?
No.
In the 5th century, I think, we were invaded by the Angles, who were a German tribe. And there were so many Angles living on this island that people started to mock it and call it Angleland. Angleland, England.
Get out of here.
So a triple comploid fact.
The first triple. He's pulled off the triple. He's pulled off the triple.
It's a hat trick.
He's gone for the hat trick.
He's gone for the triple compound factoid. Absolutely sterling work today, sir. A pleasure to have you with us.
Pleasure as always.
And we shall see you shortly. Thank you very much to Simon.
Toodle
See you soon.
Bye.
That was excellent. Wow.
That was excellent, wasn't it?
There's some excellent stuff. I'm just going to chuck my rant, I think, because there's some excellent stuff coming out.
That is brilliant.
3 facts, I'm done, says Ian Gove. Does anyone get the relevance of this one? Great song, but anyone get the relevance? Shakespeare? You don't get it? He says at one point, Montagues and Capulets.
I was just thinking, because I don't think I studied I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor by Shakespeare when I was at school. I'm sure that's one of his most famous pieces of work.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyone get the relevance of this one? Cracking song. Come on. This is, of course, I Am the Walrus, which has got a big line about England's lands and England's hills and all of that in it as well. They're clever, these Burritonians, you know what I mean? It's not just obvious stuff. Earlier on, I'm just going to change the order a little bit, don't worry about it, we will pull it back on here. Earlier on, we said, if you type Get Me On, you can come on.
Yeah.
Now, since way back in the annals of time, when he had long hair, Darren from Nudge has been a big supporter of the show. He was one of the first to send in a video, standing there saying cheers to Burritonia with his, I think it was with his OGV beers back in the day. He's asked to come on. Let's find out. Shall we find out what he wants to say?
Absolutely. Get him on.
Get him on.
Get him on.
It's Darren.
Oh, different person.
How you doing?
You're looking great, man. You're looking well. Have you got something you want to share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. Firstly, thanks for having us on.
Yeah, I love it.
Love my Thursday mornings. So yeah, I want to big up a collab project I've been working on called inkydama.com.
Right.
So I'm looking for the Burritonians' help with us in 2 aspects. But taking a step back, as you know, I started up an organisation called Nudge, Eric, and around about a year ago, we decided to go B Corp. Now, B Corp is, the B stands for benefit. And for those that you don't know, B Corps, they're like a hybrid between a profit-driven organisation and a purpose-driven organisation.
Yeah.
A big part of that is giving back. So we've thought long and hard about how we give back to the communities in which we work. But I guess it poses two key questions. First, what do we give back? And secondly, who do we give back to? So the second part, we decided to form a partnership with an orphanage called Siyakatala. That's Kosa for We Care. They're based in a township in Cape Town called Kalisha, and they look after about 250 kids at any one point in time.
Wow.
The problem with it is they've got they're scattered all over the township, and they need to build their own premises to house these individuals, shelter them, provide them with food, education, all that sort of good stuff. So that's the good cause locked in, if you like.
Yes.
The second question is, what can we give? Being a startup, we don't have deep pockets. Everything we make kind of goes back into the startup. And as much as I'd love to write a check, we just can't do that. So, but we've got a bunch of skills we can help with. So we've got tech skills, we work on AI, we work on blockchain, etc., etc. So we thought, right, let's build a website for this orphanage, and off the back of that, let's mint and sell some NFTs on behalf of the orphans.
Ooh.
So there's 250 orphans. We've minted 3 at the moment, which is called the Genesis Collection, and they're up for auction on OpenSeas at the moment. So the idea is, if once we sell this 3, the ball starts rolling, and then we create 1 NFT for each of the orphans, going up to 250 NFTs, making them a collection. But what we really like about the NFTs is that we're not just saying to people, give us a couple of £100 and we'll build an orphanage. Thanks very much. See you later. It's the profit and the purpose behind it. So the individual can buy the NFTs, they can trade them, potentially make money off of them. Fantastic. But the proceeds go to the orphanage. But every time that NFT is then traded, there's a royalty that goes to the orphanage.
So it's got a tail on it. It's got a long tail on it.
Exactly that. So rather than buy a 12-year-old boy's next Lamborghini that he can't even drive yet, we're putting it towards purpose.
So it's super cool and trendy because it's NFTs, and we all love that. I'm on OpenSea, so I will go in and check it out. What you called on OpenSea?
It's inkydama.com is the website, and it's also Inkydama on OpenSea. So
could you put a link to all of this in the chat?
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm scribbling furiously.
Yeah,
Inkydama is
absolutely.
Kosa for orphan.
And I see that Tim Wiggum, a very proud South African man, has already jumped in and said, "I've just lost it because there was such a lot going on at the time." But he's come in and said, "Love love helping South Africa," things like that. There he goes. I love Cape Town, love help South Africa. Absolutely. Listen, it's a wonderful thing you're doing for a wonderful cause.
And just chancing my luck here. So there's 2 things. Go on, take a look at it, learn about NFTs, bid, buy the NFTs, great. But we're also looking to build the community and looking for any sort of marketing skills or designer skills that want to get involved in this sort of work. Pro bono work.
Inkydama.com.
Yeah, just reach out.
Put the links in the chat. We'd love to support you. We love having you on here. Thanks for all your support over the year that we've been going. And we will see you soon, sir. Thank you so much for coming on.
Amazing initiative.
Let's see if we can help Darren. Brilliant. What a great cause, right?
Awesome.
Absolutely awesome. Should we get some more stories before we go to the depressing part of the show? Did you get this one? Do you remember this one?
Yeah, this is Through the Barricade.
Based on a Shakespeare story?
Is it?
Yeah.
What, Through the Barricade, the play that was written by Shakespeare?
No, Romeo and Juliet, isn't it?
But they've taken Romeo and Juliet, yeah.
There was a book that was written, I think it was called the same. It was about sort of 2 children that had English friends.
Yeah.
We did it at school, and I can't remember the name. I think it was something like really nice.
Good story. There's a thing that you can't remember about a thing that you don't remember that you did at school that you can't remember.
As you can see, I'm really contributing a lot to this show.
Excellent radio. Excellent radio. In fact, you can redeem yourself now because it's time for Matt's rants. What are you ranting about this week again?
Of the day. You're gonna have
Rant of the day, Pong.
You're gonna have to excuse me on this one because I'm full of cold. So I've got my rant cap. It's a different one because it's my barber rant cap. See what I did there?
I like it. I like it. Yes.
Very
I like
good.
It.
Very good.
Like Howley Mad Murdoch from the A-Team now. So passwords. That's what I mentioned there. I am absolutely fed up with passwords. How many have I got to remember? So I haven't a hope in hell. We have a minimum. We've had in the past had to have a minimum of 5 characters. Then it was 8 characters. It had to be a mixture of uppercase and lowercase, but couldn't contain the word password. Then we have to have a number. No, 2. Make it 2. No, back to number 1. But then you must have a special character. But not everyone has to have a special character. Why? Do the other characters feel bad? Does it affect their character rights if they're not special too? And I can't write them down or store them anywhere, just in case someone gets hold of them and uses my password to wreak havoc. And then there's 2-factor authentication. So I hang on to my passwords. Hanging on to my password is not good enough. You need other ways to identify me, like thumbprints, text, etc., etc. Honestly, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. At last count, I actually have 57 passwords to remember. Maybe I should change every single password to Heinz 57 exclamation mark. Is there no way out of this misery? Quick rant today.
You know what? I'm actually going to give you. Did we give him a thumbs up? Did we accept this, Boratonians? So we asked for a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm right there with you, man.
I am. It just absolutely kills me.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the quick. I need to jump into Ticketmaster to get tickets or whatever. What's your password? I can't remember.
I know.
But everywhere as well, you have to set up an account. You have to set up a user account and create a password. And then all of a sudden, you've got all these passwords, but it's also they can stick cookies on your desktop and they can fire unwanted ads, and it's going crazy. Anyway,
we're getting nothing but love and support for that. We're right there with you on that one. We can't stand the passwords, the menus, the pop-up ads. It's just appalling. Scott's right there with you.
Yeah.
And especially when you fall into the trap of accepting the fact of doing the really complicated one that they offer you, and it only works on that device.
Yeah. And I had to go onto a site the other day and put my password in, and I had written it down because I thought, I know I'm going to forget it, so I've written it down, and it didn't work.
Didn't work.
I have no idea why it didn't work. So I set up a new account.
What about this one? Bit of class. See what's happening there?
So we did that, yeah.
Straight on.
English from in.
Look at this! Boratonian knowledge. Use LastPass. It works really well. One password that randomly generates passwords fills in for all sites.
Wow.
Check it out. Matt's already thinking of a complaint for that.
I
His next rant's going to be LastPass.
No, I was actually going to do one about cookies.
Now we're talking. Come on, now it's on. It's on. Right, enough of this malarkey. You know what time it is. There's the hair. There it is.
It's a late one this morning.
It's a late one. Go for it.
What is it? It's like 8:37, isn't it? I don't know.
29.
8:29.
8:29, and she's not had a sip.
Right, okay, so of course we are doing an English wine this week, and with very, very, very good reason. There is massive buzz around English wines. I'm not sure if any of you have tried English wines, normally grown in sort of like East Anglia, Kent, Sussex, into Hampshire, where I'm from, and then down to sort of Cornwall and Devon. And English wines are having a major renaissance. They are a really exciting force, thank you, Scott, in the wine world. World-class, award-winning sparkling wines that are actually beating like traditional champagne houses, award-winning still wines. And the one that I've got this week is actually really, really special time to get hammered. It's a really, really special wine for me this week. So I'm just going to give you a really quick little story all about how amazing community is that we have here. So back in January, I put a post out about the Bacchus grape, which originates in Germany and is the one that is doing wildly successful in English wines. It really, really suits the climate. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about Bacchus and how it was putting English wines in the map. Some lovely, lovely supportive comments, and a lovely, lovely comment from our fabulous Baritonian, Graham Johannesson, who commented on my post and mentioned a family member, a relative who has their own vineyard in East Anglia, a gentleman by the name of Angus Crowther. I connected with Angus, chat, and he sent me a bottle of this wine. And I said, and it's award-winning. This particular wine is from a boutique winery in East Anglia. I'm staggered I've kept it since January. I'm actually high-fiving myself. But it's a really, really, really special wine. So this is award-winning Bacchus of some content and based on introductions from this amazing community. So here it is. Bear with. It takes a while to get this in focus.
Oh, yeah. Tuffen Hall.
Tuffen Hall is called Amelie. It's 2020 and it's English Bacchus.
Nice label. That would make me pick it up.
It gets the label curb appeal, doesn't it?
It gets the curb appeal, yeah, totally.
So stylish. This has won so many awards. Quickly, it picked up silver in the Wines of Great Britain 2020. On their label, they won gold for the Independent English Wine Awards, the IEWA 2021. They took gold medal for that. Silver at the London Wine Competition. And the reason that it's called Amelie is the name of their first daughter, which I think is really charming.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'd quite like to have a bottle of wine named after me.
I don't think go and give us a glass of Eric. I don't think that's good.
I'm on the Eric.
I'm on the Eric, yeah, exactly.
Let's have
it. Bitter.
Really, really, really pretty. It's a really pale tinted, very light, very delicate colour. It's low alcohol. It's 11%. And on the nose, which is actually quite... I'll put the link in my post and you can read a little bit more about the whole Bacchus stuff that I did in January, because we don't always have full time to explain it, but really proper aromatic notes for Bacchus. So elderflower, gooseberry, there's some lovely green apple, there's lemon. It's fresh and it's fragrant. And on the palate,
8:33
behind schedule. Lovely balanced acidity, although it's a very pale wine. It's got a surprising length to it. The green apple really, really comes through. Thank you very much, Scott. You can indeed get it at Waitrose Cellar. You can indeed go onto Tuffen Hall, onto their website and buy directly from them.
Buy direct.
And there are also a few independent online retailers. So this is award-winning, beautiful, beautiful example of Bacchus. English wines are massively on the map. Enjoy this on its own. I would put it with salads. I would also put it with some light pan-fried fish, and it's £14. And English wines, honestly, you need to get involved with them. They are absolutely award-winning and absolutely smashing. And this is a really, really special one for me. So happy festive days.
And I love the story.
Yeah, really
special. The story of how it came about. It's just fantastic.
Exactly. You just imagine it to be like Downton Abbey. Lots of people walking around and Tuffen Hall and having another glass of wine.
It's really pretty. It's based in East Anglia. You can go and visit them. They do lunches. Wine tourism as well in English vineyards is really, really popular. And lots to explore.
Very good, very good. Well done, well done. A fantastic Thursday Thursdays from the social sommelier that is Vanessa Gartell. Thank you so much. That's a beauty. Do you remember this one?
I love it.
In Northern Town.
Yeah. Do you remember who it was by?
Yes.
It's Scottish band.
I don't think they are. I think they're Northern English. It's the Dream Academy.
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking to the boss.
Hey, and then they took the chorus and they made it. They used the sample in the dance version.
In a dance track, absolutely, absolutely. Just to remember, Great to see you, Jeff. See you shortly. Just a reminder. Graham Dallas sent us in a picture of his collections. We're looking for collection pictures. Send us pictures of your collections. Send them direct to me, Vanessa Matt, and we'll get them on. But another little phenomenon started. There are about 65 Burritonia mugs out in circulation, and they've started going on holiday. Did anyone notice what Mr. Slesser did?
Yeah, his mug had an awesome time.
His mug had an awesome time. His mug was away doing its thing. Hold on, it's just decided to.
Oh, Eric's going to have to multitask here. He's going to have to talk and find the thing he's just lost.
Will, that's exactly who it was. That Sunshine. That is awesome. That song. You did the mix of that.
There's Andrew Slesser. Do you see in amongst? So he was over on holiday in Germany visiting some family. And he took this little mug all around Germany, and it went here, it went there. So this is a new request. There are about 65 in circulation. If you've got a burrito mug, show us where it's been. Where's the furthest that we can get a burrito mug away from where it came from in Kemney and Aberdeen?
Because if you see the fabulous life that Andrew's burrito mug is leading, you can't neglect yours. You need to share some travel love.
We need to share some travel. We need to share some travel love. Absolutely.
Lots of sad mugs. I'm taking mine trucking.
I'm taking mine away with me on Saturday.
Because you're off too.
This is.
I'm going to the Algarve.
Ooh. Well, so tune in for a special Algarve Thursday next week, right? Something like that. We need to crack on because, as usual, we are way behind time. But that's okay. That's all right. It's time for a bit of word-based linguistic action from the language sandwich herself. It's Susan Brown.
Morning, Susan.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça, comme ci, comme ça, you know. All right, Chuck. We're English today. We're English.
Yeah, so if you were a sandwich, what sandwich would you be, Susan? Cucumber?
Be a Wensleydale cheese sandwich.
Wensleydale, hey, Marks and Spencer's do a nice Wensleydale with carrot chutney, but I digress.
Vanessa, we'll just leave them to chat about cheese sandwiches.
What's our bread design? Okay, yeah.
What words do you have? We had such a lovely time. We all got drawn into Craig's lovely singing. That we need to bash on. So, what lovely word-based science have you got for us today?
Yeah, well, you know me, it's a bit random, and you ask for something English, and I've been conditioned by my Scottish husband to stop calling things English all the time when they happen to be British.
Right.
I get in trouble often, and then you asked me to think, and I thought I'm going to look for a word that we barely use, and a lot of our words are going to come from somewhere else. This is from the Latin for gentaculum. The word is actually, again, in my title, so that I don't have to spell it out for you. And I love this word because it makes me think spectacular.
Yeah, it is.
It is spectacular.
Yeah, it is. Love
Bring
it.
in a word that we don't use, Vanessa. What do you reckon?
So it's the word is gentacular.
Yeah.
And what does it mean again? What does it mean?
I'll see if anybody knows what it means. It's a formal adjective, which is chiefly archaic. So you would use it it's an adjective. So you'd use it to relate something. I'll give examples.
Describe the opposite. Use it to describe the opposite.
No.
Gentacular.
And let people guess. Well, I just tell you that in London, because I always think regionally, if you like, it seems we're celebrating St. George's Day and the Bard himself. He brought us a lot of phrases. Well, he put them down on paper. You can attribute "in a pickle" and "the world is my oyster" to Shakespeare.
Really?
Just to add to Simon's triple fact-based spreadage this morning.
Quintuple fact spreadage.
Okay, so. For the travelling mug, you're going to have to get me one in enamel or something. I'll break it.
Totally.
It can't leave
if you can get gentacular into a post subtly, really cool, tag in at Susan Brown, tag in at the Big Live Breakfast Burrito, we will send you one of these sought after mugs so that you can take it on your travels through the post free of charge.
Shall I tell you what it means?
Yeah, go for it.
Absolutely. What does it mean?
Basically, it fits perfectly with the burrito. It is pretty much pertaining to breakfast
Yes.
Something that you do the minute you get up in the morning. So I'm going to have a post-gentacular stroll into my lounge and just think about how wonderful the burrito was when it's done. So you can have a gentacular cup of tea.
Or a pre-gentacular snack.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. That's a
Then it's
beauty.
breakfast, and you guys, there's no way that you can't do it post because you all love the burrito.
I love
Right, I think
it.
it's on. I think it's on. So
Yeah.
get Gentacular into a post, flag it up to us by tagging it in, and we will send one of these through the post to you. Susan,
Let me know so you
That
can
was-
get your travelling mug.
that was a little cracker. Thank you
That
very
was a
much.
belter. Well done, lovely.
Allez, au revoir.
Big
Alright.
live gentacular
Bye-bye.
burrito.
Bye-bye.
Bye, love.
That was cool, Gentacular.
That was
Hopefully we
really-
get lots of, put the pressure on me because I want to send out about a dozen cups this weekend. That would be
do?
cool.
This
Yeah.
weekend, 12 cups. You
Absolutely.
take 12 weeks to do that.
It will take you 12 weeks to do that. Absolutely, of course it will. We usually start our shows with the wonderful Bard of Burritonia.
Yes.
Well, he's away this week,
He's
right?
on a mission.
He's on a mish. Yeah, we don't like to talk about it. He's away,
He's
on holiday.
so he's running Antonia's squirrels on a secret mission.
Yes, absolutely. But Will didn't miss a trick to address the birthday of one of his idols, and he sent us this. And so we've got Will with us in spirit, and I just thought I'd play this for you. I think this is a little belter.
Good day, Burritonians. I'm sorry that I can't be with you to celebrate St. George's Day, and of course my birthday. But I have written thee a sonnet, which I will now recite. From you have I been absent in the spring, when proud-pied April, dressed in all his trim, hath put a spirit of youth in everything. That heavy satin laughed and leaped with him. Yet nor the lays of birds, nor the sweet smell of different flowers in odour and in hue, could make me any summer story tell, or from their proud lap pluck them where they grew. Nor did I wonder at the lilies white, nor praise the deep vermilion in the rose. They were but sweet, but figures of delight, drawn after you, you pattern of all those. Yet seemed it winter still, and you away, as with your shadow I with thee did play. I bid you all good day.
I love the fact that he's like wallet, phone, William Shakespeare costume.
Yeah.
Just
I think it was just like dressing up.
Just like dressing up. And in fact, I did keep it from you. He's actually here with us just to say hi.
Will!
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Are you able to reveal your location, or is that?
Yeah.
Just check behind you
Morocco,
first.
somewhere in Morocco.
Somewhere in Morocco,
Morocco.
undisclosed location. Just North Africa. Just having a lovely time. Camels and all that.
Camels, yeah, quad biking, everything.
I mean-
Going into the suit, bit of massage as well. Yeah, all good.
So you're actually having fun. You're not doing proper work.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes, exactly. We don't talk about it too much. Hey, listen, we loved your sonnet. We loved the fact that you dressed up and made a video for us.
Smashed
And thank you so much for doing that. Are we going to have you back in person next week?
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. Okay.
Happy
Morocco.
birthday, the Bard of Burritonia.
Happy birthday, the bar.
Thanks
Thank you so
very
much,
much
Will. See you
indeed.
later.
Take care. All the best. Bye.
Bye, lovely Will. Oh,
Wasn't that very cool? Wasn't that very
was
cool?
super
Right, this is a moment in the show that you guys know what to do when you hear this. We just say nothing.
Took a bite out of mountain range. Thought my teeth would break the mountain bed. Let's go, I wanna go all the way to the horizon. I took a drink at the ocean and I'm treading water there before I drown. Let's dive, I wanna dive to the bottom of the ocean. I took a ride, I wouldn't go there without you. Let's take a ride, we'll take a ride, I wouldn't leave here without you. I am a mountain, I am the sea. You can't take
Mon the Biff. That was Mon the Biff, which is a feature of the show, right? It's a feature of the show. That was Mon the Biff. We're now into... Oh, do you want to announce it, Vanessa?
I do. Matt and I love this. It's Doyle's Doubles. So every week we challenge, or basically stitch Eric up, to do an impression of someone well known, and we ask you wonderful baritonians to pop in the comments who you think he might be doing. So this is a bit of a double header this week, but it's the belter. So over to you, Eric.
I'm just going to put on some music because it might actually give it away. This is the first time on Doyle Doubles I actually might be able to do it just with one word.
Yes, I think you will.
Dan! 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 You're listening to North Norfolk Digital. Crash! Bang! Wallop! What a video. Is anyone getting it? Is it coming in? This is dreadful, right? This is dreadful.
No, it's not, because you...
Yeah, I always think, when I think about the Lexi, I always think that they're the Japanese Mercedes. Are you wearing links? Java. Has anyone got it?
Yeah.
Put me out my misery. You're listening to North Norfolk Digital, the 5th most popular late night FM radio talk show in the North Norfolk area. And that's a fact. And that's a fact you can take to the bank.
Aha!
Aha!
Love Alan Partridge. Very good.
That was Japan, the effeminate futurist popsters with Life in Tokyo.
We can't stop him now.
I can't stop. I'm off. Partridge!
He's on a run.
And a bit of, do you remember when he did the bass for this? Yeah, absolutely. That was purely tragic, and I do apologise to everyone.
It was awesome. It amuses me.
I hope we've done England and the Bard. Stood it in good stead today. John Watson. No, it's uncanny. It's a bit Sean Connery. It's a bit Josh Widdicombe.
East Anglia and Sean Connery.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Time for the grand prize draw. This week we are sponsored by, and it's the last week sponsoring us. Thank you to them, the wonderful Neil Bailey and Andy Robson from A Squared, who are our sponsors.
Just really quickly, Eric, because we always need to clarify that.
Yeah,
Is that the A Squared team that brings together consulting structural engineers, naval architects, and experts in the field of marine operations? I hear they're really big in structural engineering and analysis, naval architecture, and marine equipment design.
I was going to say that. Hang on a minute. But I've also heard that they're also in feed, feasibility studies, lift engineering, brownfield engineering, asset integrity, conceptual studies, client representative, QA/QC inspections, vessel survey, vessel selection, 3D modelling, and production drawings.
How do you guys do it? You just know that off the top of your head?
Know it.
I think it is that A Squared, but just in case, we've got the boss here. We've got Neil Bailey. Hello, Neil.
Hey.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Excellent.
Also got the world's neediest Labrador here.
Oh, let's see his lovely face. Is that Hamish?
Yeah, it's Hector.
Hector, sorry.
Oh.
Look at Hector.
Hector.
Look at that face. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for being our sponsor for the last couple of weeks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, it's good. It's good to be here.
You're sitting in Perth, busily working away in that beautiful home office. Craig Allen, if you're looking for plans for a home office or how to do it internally, that's a wee cracker, and he's put it on his content as well, his posts. A wee beauty. So is it all right if we crack on with the prize giving?
It sure is.
Everyone out there, put A Squared. The word squared, or you can put A2 if you want. That's fine. We're looking for the name of the song, the name of the artist, and the film it's associated with. A very, very English film. Yeah. And here we go. A Squared.
Neil, do you want to choose which number? If we do
which number is going to be the winner? Which right answer?
Number 3.
Number 3. It's a good one. We like that. So A Squared, get it plugged in. Name of the song, name of the artist, name of the film. Easy, right?
It's amazing how you can speak right.
All the Shazamming going on. Shazam!
You don't need to Shazam.
No.
Didn't Simon play the Biscuit Pudding dance? Oh, there you go, Simon.
First dance at my wedding.
Who'd you dance with?
Not the sex.
Come on, the Labrador.
On the lab, yeah.
Come on, folks.
I think there's a delay.
Right.
There we go.
Andrew's number 1.
Andrew's number 1. He's got it right. So copy his answer. Get it in quick. Terry Lawson second.
Terry close but no cigar. Exactly.
Touch of your hand. A squared. Ronan Keating. When you say nothing at all. Notting Hill. It is. Oops. Hold on. It's the Cowison. Mark Cowison. From LHR Marine, A squared, Ronan Keaton, when you say nothing at all, Notting Hill. We will put you in touch with Neil and Andy, and we will get £100 in Amazon vouchers coming your way. You could put out a lovely post about that if you want, if you wish. That is fine. So we'll put you in touch with Mark, and thank you so much for your support, Neil and Andy.
Very generous, gentlemen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We will see you soon. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
day.
Have a great day.
Look what Drew's put. Same as Andrew. It's like
same as Andrew.
Yeah,
same as Andrew. Bang. Yeah, absolutely.
You almost won it based on that, Drew.
You did, absolutely. That's the end of the show. It just feels as if it's just gone like that, right?
Sort of, we run late and we miraculously come back around 8:50 all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to say thanks to Tiba, Richard, and Nick for allowing us to clatter into their breakfast lives. Thanks to Darren for coming on. Thanks to Susan, Craig, Simon, and Will. Thanks to OGV Taproom for being there from the very start. Thanks to A Squared, Neil and Andy for their support over the last couple of weeks. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the show, just get in touch. It's always nice to get new sponsors coming in. And thank you to you guys for joining us every week for this this structured nonsense, as it was once called.
Kept hold of that because it sums it up beautifully.
It does. It's a strapline for us.
Absolutely. I'm going to go with another English powerhouse of music. Just in signing out. Have a wonderful Thursday. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks for playing this, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Right? Have a great Thursday, everyone, and have a great weekend. We will see you soon. This is the embarrassing bit where we bring everyone on just to sit and wave. We'll do this right now.
You've brought on a real rocker for us to end on, haven't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, bless you, lovely Will. That's lovely.
Is there anybody in there? And Will's here too.
Hey. Doesn't he look smart today?
Doesn't he look smart? Yeah, exactly.
He's a Riyadh, isn't he? He's chilling out. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thanks, lovely Elle.
Have a great time, everyone. See you
Have
soon.
a great one.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.